The Empire graciously welcomes you to Voss Orbital. Ambassador Yoran deeply regrets that he was unable to greet you personally. I've been instructed to emphasize the delicate situation you're walking into before you head for the surface. The Ambassador is concerned that your business could jeopardize the Empire's interests on Voss.
Whatever problems you got here, I'm sure I can take care of them for the right price.
You don't understand. Every single thing we do here is scrutinized and used as leverage in negotiations. The Voss are stubbornly isolationist and abundantly aware of their own value to the Republic and the Empire. It is vital that the Empire fosters goodwill. You must remain on your best behavior.
I'll conduct myself accordingly.
It's the nature of your profession that has the Ambassador concerned. The Voss abhor discord and don't tolerate violence within their territory. You'll mix peacefully with the enemy here. The Voss revere their mystics. Deal carefully with them, or preferably not at all. Also, outsiders are barred from Vosgar proper.
Should I be taking notes?
No, those are the only specific points. Just use common sense. I will let Ambassador Yoran know to expect you. Head to his office once you've landed. Have a safe visit.
So we all have to play nice.
I wouldn't count on anyone buying us the first round.
That's why I've got you around, big guy.
What kept you? I must have lost 3 years of my life imagining the damage you were doing here.
Darth Seravan had an offer for me. Sith get to cut in line.
What? You didn't mention your arrangement with Darth Tormund, did you? The last thing this situation needs is two powerful Lords of the Sith stamping on each other's interests.
I don't generally discuss my business with outside parties.
Keep it that way. We'll all be the better for it. That said, I look forward to being rid of General Redrish. That woman will be the death of me, if you aren't.
Enough with the doom and gloom. I'm not here to listen to you whine.
Perhaps plotting the General's undoing will put me in a better mood. The Empire has lost a number of newly conquered worlds due to her interference, and we may well lose this one unless she's removed. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take the roundabout course, push her into the open.
How about you tell me where to point my gun and I get out of your hair?
As much as I'd love that, we must be discreet. Imperial intelligence suspects that she's behind the guerrilla attacks on our forces here, but we can't prove it. I believe your best course of action would be to root out General Redrish's officers in the field and gather evidence of her involvement.
You're telling me I can't touch her, but I can shoot up her officers?
You can't touch her here. Out in the wilderness, away from prying eyes, anything could happen. I'm afraid casualty reports are all we have to go on. You'll have to search around the ambush points for signs of the enemy. Take this holo recorder. If you make any discoveries, transmit the evidence to my frequency.
If you insist, but I'll want copies from my scrapbook.
For my own sanity, I'm going to pretend you're taking this seriously.
Perimeter, report. Perimeter. Those charges, Prime Sergeant.
Hands up. One wrong move and you're dead.
You heard the man. Hands off the charges. No time for that now. Hit him with everything we've got.
It looks worse than it is. They were counting on the explosives to finish the job.
Or they were hoping we'd get sloppy and blow ourselves to bits.
Wouldn't put it past them, but I don't think they got that far.
Enough compound here to widen this hole by another kilometer.
Hawk's Nest compromised. Full retreat. Operation Cave-In underway. Final transmission. Harrier 1 out. Harrier 1 to Peregrine. The garrison at Fort Cadentha appears to be sending out patrols of Imperial troops. Flights recalled and circling. What's the situation, General? Please advise.
Peregrine. Has to be General Redrish.
Harrier 1, expect more. Yoren's convinced the Voss to allow Imperial troops to bolster Voska's defenses against the Gormak. Monitor their patrols. If they stray too far, show the Voss how ill-prepared Imperials are for Gormak attacks. Peregrine out.
That'll teach them not to scrub the drives.
I've got something for you. Transmitting now.
Now, what have we here? Oh, this is better than I could have hoped. I might even convince the Voss to hand her over for trial with this.
Don't even think about taking credit for this.
If your actions here lead to General Redrish's downfall, you'll have more than earned your due. I'll handle things from here. Return to my office and lay low until I return. Hunter, have you returned? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, stop. I need you here immediately.
I can move as soon as you give me a destination.
I'm at the assembly hall on recess from our hearing. The Voss have agreed to hear the accusations I've made against General Redrish, but they've also agreed to her request to face her accuser. She named you specifically to be called to account and submit to questioning.
Definitely sounds like she's up to something.
She'll likely make a spectacle of you, but we don't have much choice. This is the assembly hall's location. Hurry, I don't want the Voss to think we're stalling.
I apologize that the Empire has decided to waste your time today.
You won't smooth things over with a smile this time. The evidence of your guilt is as plain as day.
Your holo recordings? I was really expecting you to have fabricated something a little more tangible, Ambassador. And your only witness is a known terrorist.
You people set all that up to make me look bad.
Sounds familiar. You're a Mandalorian. Your people have made unprovoked acts of war against the Republic and conducted genocides against entire species. Do you deny it?
Wouldn't know. I just joined.
Tell us, how do you acquire this evidence of yours?
Your subordinates provided everything I needed.
That's preposterous. This is exactly why I asked to face my accuser. The Empire expects you to take the word of a hired killer instead of a respected official who's proven her commitment to the Voss people time and again. You will remember it is I who agreed to make the pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing to show my solidarity with the Voss.
An idle promise. My associate can just as easily agree to make this pilgrimage.
Then take the trials, outsiders. That will reveal true character. We have concluded.
You have shown us much. Safe journeys.
It appears I've been spared. My soldiers' deaths were not in vain. I've spent months preparing for the trials. They're going to kill you. Ambassador?
That went about as I expected. As to this trials business, I had to show the Voss we're willing to do anything the Republic will do. You understand?
Have you thought this through, or were you just blowing hot air?
These trials are obviously deadly. If General Redrish were not to return from her pilgrimage, it would hardly be unexpected.
I'll make sure she has an out-of-body experience.
Just make sure it happens away from prying eyes. Fadith Kai is an influential figure at the pilgrim camp and is not hostile to us. See if he has any insight on getting you into this shrine of healing.
Outsider, my master saw you were coming. He awaits in the cloister of meditation.
Who do I have to thank for the warm welcome?
Ra, the elder. You will see him.
Yeah, I'll see him.
The cloister of meditation is near, but secluded. Follow the silence.
Pilgrims are so few now, and outsiders.
People only grow by facing challenges.
The wise don't seek adversity. It will come. Change has come to Voss. Voss must come to change. The outsider woman you seek will be the agent of that change.
Is she planning something?
She believes coexistence with the Gormak is possible, but someone must give voice to it. I believe that voice is hers. You will not silence it.
Hey, what gives? You guys aren't supposed to be taking sides.
Stay in peace and leave in time. No harm will come unless you resist.
You break your neutrality, you'll regret it.
We are prepared for force. Restrain him.
That!
My gift is not foresight, but I see your fate is not for us to decide.
I'm a force of nature. The only smart thing to do is to stay out of my way.
We cannot stop what must come to pass. The human woman has gone. She has left for Gormakos. Our hope goes with her.
What is Gormakos?
The heart of Gormak lands. There they assemble. They are numerous. Commandos stand vigil over Gormakos. Their commander may witness the outsiders passing.
Thanks for the information. No hard feelings.
A fool curses fate. Go in peace.
Outsider, rest, take shelter, return home. Only Gormak territory lays beyond.
I'm looking for a woman, another outsider. She was headed for Gormakos.
She has found it. An outsider woman fell victim to Gormak attack.
The Gormak attacked. She surrendered.
She wasn't looking for a fight.
Normally, the enemy knows only murder. The woman was taken towards the Gormak beast pens. Her fate is sealed.
Can't wait to see the look on her face when I pull her rear out of the fire.
I will point out the place. Be cautious.